Hello, we are live on location in Williams Lake. We are in an alleyway behind the CRD Library. I'm here with Lamesh, Stephen, and Dwayne to talk about this fantastic mural that's going up on this fantastic building. What's going on, guys?
You can.
Okay, so we are working on a project. We are 2 of 6 artists that are going to be painting this entire wall for the care facility that Lamesh is executive director of, and we're doing it in mind of Williams Lake and all the residents here. So we're going to give them some scenery to look at.
That's really cool. So, like these residents here, this is like a seniors facility, or is it maybe Lamesh?
So I'll take the chance. So,
yeah.
Yes, definitely, it's a long-term care facility.
Yeah.
We have a 72-bedded capacity facility that we take care of the residents for Williams Lake and also for Chilcotin region.
Mm-hmm.
So we are happy. I would like to say, I would like to thank on behalf of Aged Care for arranging this. The painting, especially for our lovely residents. And I would like to really thank to Dwayne and Stephen, and also for whoever is on the back of this program supporting with the funding and rest of the other things, which is a fantastic thing, and it's going to contribute a lot of different experience and a lot of engagement experience for the community as well.
Yeah. And it's interesting because I hadn't thought about this building when I heard that this was going up on sort of like the backside of the building.
Yes.
And my first thought was like, well, I mean, that's kind of cool, but like, who is it really for? And now that I'm here, and now that I see, it's like you're creating a view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So moreover, the residents, there are a lot of community interactions, and it's been a pleasure to see that, like, a lot of family members coming in forward and asking about a lot of questions related to that, and I direct them sometimes to Dwayne and his team, as well as a lot of other family members. They would like to know more about like what kind of other paintings is going to be on the other side too, right? So
because there's still quite a lot of wall left.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I just have a question. I'm just wondering, whose idea was it to come up with this theme? It's cattle ranch theme, cowboy theme.
Oh, I ended up getting the cattle ranch logging theme. Stephen has the theme of camping, fishing, and gold mining, and a little bit of wildlife as well.
And is there more themes to come further down the wall?
Tiffany Doring is beside me with her theme, which will be horses, wild horses. And then Sarah Sigerson will have the next 40 feet, and hers is basically like a lake serenity scene. It kind of going into the evening. And then Elisa, who is Elisa White Spider, she has the end 40 feet, and she's doing First Nations theme, a fancy dancer, and it'll be all into the evening. So it goes from Jasmine at the very far end, and she's kind of doing like a dream, like a girl sleeping, dreaming of this whole scene.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's quite a concept. And
and
it covers so many other concepts, and like that's kind of, that's quite cool.
And it feels like it's trying to capture, some of the many different angles of what sort of Williams Lake and the Caribou is all about.
And the Caribou had so many beautiful things to go by, but you can only pick so many.
No, exactly. So can somebody speak to like maybe how this all got rolling from like, did it start with the idea of creating a view for the people here, or was it more?
It pretty much was.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what makes it kind of, for me, a passion project.
Yeah.
Is the fact that normally, we're public artists.
Yeah.
Painting murals, you're painting for the public. Here, you're actually kind of painting for the folks.
It's almost like a private exhibit in a way.
Exhibit, yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Where other people can still come and see our
Sure.
work, but it's really for the people next door.
Yeah. So was the proposal brought to the city first, or was it brought to artists first, or?
The proposal kind of, I think, in a way, kind of came to me, and I approached a couple other people about the idea, and it, there's been, it started like in 2019.
Oh wow! So this has kind of been
Yeah.
cooking for a while.
Cooking for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's a huge wall, a
Yeah.
huge undertaking, a lot of money to be raised. And the first time we were trying to do it, we were going to have all the artists here, all paint at the same time, but ka-ching, ka-ching. That
Right.
was never going to happen.
Right.
So this year it just kind of weirdly happened that the mural money that normally was put out wasn't taken. So I
okay,
was approached
okay.
by the BIA, and they said, well, what wall could you do for this amount of money? And I said, well, we could start on this wall. And if we get it going, people see it, get excited, we'll be able to raise more money to get the rest of them going. Because that's the big thing, is like everybody would want to do it right away, but
The money.
the money is
Yeah.
too hard.
So has that been happening so far? That like has there been additional money raised yet, or is it?
A little bit. The local paint stores are actually going to be donating more paint.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And there's people in the works. Tammy Tugnam is one of them, and she's kind of out there twisting arms
Right.
for us.
Yeah.
and-
She's a great fundraiser.
Oh, yeah, great fundraiser, and a great person.
Yeah.
So, it's all kind of, now that we're working on it, I think it'll all,
Yeah.
we have faith.
Yeah. But there is still a chance at this point that like it may have to be like the rest of it may be postponed, or how does that?
It will be definitely put off until next year.
Okay,
because,
just not enough time left.
Time frame, and the artists are already gearing up for next year. so,
Right. Right.
yeah.
I'm just curious about the process itself, because I've done many jobs as a painter, like commercial. I did line painting. I did industrial painting. I've never done cool mural painting. So I'm just curious from like step one to how you got to here. Like, what's your first step when you come to this wall?
Prep the wall.
Do you pressure wash it? And
Yeah, and actually you should bring that up, is that the city actually came and pressure washed
Oh,
the
nice.
wall
You didn't
for
have to do
us.
that.
Yeah. And, you start with prep, prime spots that need to be primed, and then for us, we just start coming and putting like the little tiny dots you'll see.
Right. So that's
Yeah.
like a almost like a grid for you guys to follow.
Those
Yeah.
dots are 2 foot, is a 2 foot grid.
Okay.
putty,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah, so we basically build just using the dots of the bricks. So 3 feet or three blocks high, and a block and a half wide is a 2x2 square. So it's easy to block it out that way.
Yeah.
And then from there you start gridding and laying in all your design, and then if you get somewhere where you need more detail, well, you just tighten your grid.
Sure. Yeah.
is it
Yeah.
hard to get the right scale for like, and then to get the perspective of a cow up close versus like, small trees and a field of like,
Yeah.
is that's pretty tricky, hey?
It's tricky, but I think if you're it's point of view.
Yeah.
So if you're working on a little tiny picture, you can work on that, on the details and how I always picture it in a painting, any painting, is you paint all the big areas first.
Yeah.
And then you get to the little smaller areas, it's smaller and smaller.
Okay.
And with a mural, same thing.
Yeah.
Paint big.
It's just the scale is at a different level. Yeah.
So you paint the sky, and then you
And then
paint
the
in
ground, and then mountains.
and you just kind of paint all the biggest blocks first. And get color on.
Yeah.
If you're putting paint on, you're winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're not, if you're standing there, you watch a lot of them there. And we do a lot of that too.
Yeah. Do you ever hit roadblocks or whatever, like writer's block? Do you get painter's block?
Oh yeah, but on a wall this big, like on a painting this big, I'll do 3 paintings side by side.
Yeah.
I'll work on them because one will always go, oh my God, I don't know what to do here.
Let's go over here now.
Yeah, and I'll just look over at that one and go, well, I got the color. I'll go and work on that.
And you tend to actually sleep on your ideas. When you're stuck, you actually dream up your answers. Right?
Really?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Tell us.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of times I'm like, oh no, I don't know what I'm going to do here. And yeah, I'll go home and have a good nightmare. And I'll wake up in the morning and go, aha.
Is there anything on this mural that came as the result of a dream that you can talk about, or?
A little bit of the river back
Okay.
over in the corner
Yeah.
kind of was a little bit of that.
Yeah.
The wire was actually in our original design was running the other direction. And we're
Okay.
now turning it all and running it a different way.
I don't want to assume you make mistakes because it doesn't look like it, but mistakes happen. And how do you work around them?
A mistake is it's just a challenge.
Like, what if the paint gun goes?
Oh.
Like, you know,
if
I know
you,
that
if you
happens.
were to look on the wall, there's a lot of.
But it
I
could
mean,
work. You
the
can make
big thing,
it
we always start with the biggest brush first, and then we work ourselves down. So by the time you're down,
How big is the biggest brush?
Sprayer.
spray?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, and we can paint big areas in quick, and if you make a mess with that, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But then when you get down,
To the-
the very last little bit, if you went oops and spilled paint, then you would cry.
Yeah. Every artist understands that.
Working with my dad since I was a little kid, that was kind of one of the amazing things. Is this was like a job first, and I learned how to like fail in front of people.
Yeah.
You do like public art, and you make mistakes, but you find out that acrylic's like super forgiving.
Yeah.
And then you do something wrong, you can just paint over it, and you're never doing anything wrong as long as you're putting paint on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. As opposed to like watercolor, you can't really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I imagine there's some amount of work that goes in, like, before you get to actually applying paint to the wall, you know, planning it out. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you just come to the wall and go, okay, I'm going to put a cow right here.
No, no. I used to do a lot of where you draw, trace, overlay, the old school way.
Yeah.
But
Make it
now
freehand?
computers.
Oh.
Yeah, computers.
Please don't say AI.
no.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah. Other than that cow. No.
Yeah, he's got a look of AI about
Yeah,
it, doesn't he? Yeah.
But basically, my sign background using CorelDRAW.
Yeah.
I take pictures and I lay them out, put my grid on, and I can take that, and I can usually take a picture of the wall and then superimpose the picture onto the wall.
Yeah.
Here, no, because you can't get
You can't get a straight.
straight back
Yeah.
shot of it, but it still works pretty close.
Yeah. What percentage of the total amount of work would you say happens before you get to the wall itself? Like, as far as planning, you know, sketching, erasing, resketching, coordinating with other artists, planning that sort of thing. Like, I feel like it's probably more work than people might expect.
Well, if I, like when I'm planning a job, I would say 30 to 40% of it is actually the prelim. The painting part is probably only about another 40%.
Right.
Yeah. And then a lot of the other stuff is, yeah, you're just always running around forgetting stuff.
Right.
And
Finding more paint.
finding more paint, yeah. And yeah, I spend, I don't know about other artists, but I spend a lot of time driving out of my driveway, turning around, driving back, getting more stuff, turning around, driving out, and going, oh, do I have enough ladders? Oh, I better grab another one.
So you spend a lot of time on bad planning.
Oh, and even good planning.
Yeah, fair enough.
I literally have a trailer behind me, and it has a lot of stuff in it, and I never have all the stuff I need.
Yeah.
It's just the way it works.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just going to mention, I don't know if... if you've got stuff to get back to, we're going to be here for like almost an hour. Yeah. So I don't know, you're cool to hang out and continue to chat?
Yeah, sure. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who is involved in this.
Yeah.
And we are so happy and excited to see further going forward.
Yeah.
That's all. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thanks for...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Awesome.
I noticed him look at his watch.
Yeah, good read. Good read. Yeah.
Was it his watch? Oh, you have your own. You can.
I do. I can tell the time.
That's why I never wear a watch.
It's better not to know.
No, yeah.
We just tell by the shadow moving across.
The slowly moving shadow.
It's that time.
And also, I imagine, does the shadow ever tell you like, oh, you're behind on the day, or you're ahead on the day, or you're ever like, oh God, I was hoping to get more paint on the wall by now.
I always hope for more paint on the wall.
Yeah.
But it's wet. Like for us, it's weather more than anything.
Yeah.
Either windy. It's too windy to do. The wind's actually more annoying
Well,
than
because
the
in the
rain.
dust,
and
debris
wind.
in your paint.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like that's why I wear my Speedy hat.
It's cool.
Because
I like it.
because I used to wear the bill cap, and up against the wall, the
Oh.
wind would hit it, poof, off it go, and
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
getting down off the ladder, going grabbing my hat. This one's like it's got airfoil.
Yeah.
He's so well known for this hat. Also, I've been walking with him, and a person has driven by and been like, "I have a hat for you." Like he's known in town with this hat, and like he's like a different person when he doesn't wear it.
Yeah.
It's like Superman in his cape.
I'm pretty sure when I saw you last year at the OV, you were wearing that hat, and I recognized the back of your head as I walked by. I walked by, and I was like, I think that's Dwayne. It was. So yeah, we go back a ways. We worked together at a paper many years ago. I think I probably told you that.
Are you a writer or something?
I've been known to.
What,
Yeah.
Do you by chance work
Just
in film?
stop. Do you have a speaking of some of the other artists that you're working with on this, do you have like a stable of artists that you'd like to go back to that you've worked with before, or what's your process for choosing who you're going to bring to a mural project like that, or is it even your choice and your call?
All your children?
Yeah.
Was that part of the process of making
my
children?
Own workforce. I'm afraid.
You're like Santa Claus with the
Yeah.
elves.
Yeah.
Cute.
But
Do you choose
we
art?
have so many talented people in Williams Lake. Like we used to. Sarah Sigerson moved away.
Sarah, why?
Yeah, I know. Down to Chilliwack. And actually, Elisa moved as well, and she's in Chilliwack too, I think. Yeah. So
Chilliwack is capturing all of the Williams Lake artists, apparently.
I know.
Cool people.
so
And I'm in Abbotsford now. So.
yeah. So
You're going to have to go to Chilliwack and start poaching some of their artists.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
Caribou Art Beat in town.
yeah, Caribou Art Beat is which Sarah was part of, but that's basically Tiffany's thing now.
And what is Caribou Art Beat?
It used to be Tiffany, Sarah, and
It's an art collective in town.
Okay.
They work on a lot of the other murals, and so when we're doing stuff, we always seem to talk to them, and they're like, they're a collective of mostly ladies. I think all ladies.
Okay.
So, and two or three of which are working on this mural. So
Yeah.
they're ones we definitely collaborate with a lot.
Yeah.
Do you choose artists because of their style being similar to yours, or does that matter?
It matters in a way. Like when I laid out the mural here, I kind of chose Tiffany to be beside me because her style, and she loves painting horses.
Yeah.
So got cows, should have horses beside them, and her style and mine are similar.
They play well together?
Play well, yeah. And she's amazing. Like, she has her way of she'll blow out hopefully she'll help paint into my sky.
Yeah.
Her skies and atmosphere is just mwah.
And I imagine when it comes to the next artist's painting to start, it's not going to be a hard line. I feel like it's going to all kind of...
Yeah. We're going to hopefully carry each other's a little bit into each other. So.
With like maybe some wind or leaves. Or,
grass and
Sky mostly.
Sky,
that'll tie everything together.
Yeah.
So the whole mural will be like a scene outside sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll kind of transfer from early morning through to midday here, down to evening, and then night.
That's cool.
Yeah. And it'll be bordered underneath. And on the border, what I'm hoping is to have like January and February will be jasmine. Stephen will have
so like be
different seasons, not even different times of the day, but
yeah.
I
So
like that.
on the border along the bottom, other like community people with community events from around here can actually put their dates
I'm sorry,
in that time.
Are we getting
no,
lopsided
you're
here?
You're getting Stephen off there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'm
just make sure
sorry.
you can see the camera because the camera can't see you.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Just.
And I don't care if he's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Yeah.
I'm talking now.
Yeah. But with that whole border, if we can have like that January to December, we can then have community projects can come down and put their dates underneath.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So the more community that can be involved in, the better. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it brings more people too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you sort of plan out the mural as a whole, or did the individual artists have some impact on what their portions were going to be?
They all sort of submitted designs to me.
Okay.
And because I had the computer.
Yeah. You kind of mushed it together.
Yeah, and I laid it out because it being this long.
Yeah.
Like, even when it's all laid out, like at 8 inches, it's like quite long.
Yeah.
Because it's 240 feet long.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So, like, you have been doing murals for quite a while now. Is this the longest one that you've done, or?
It would be the longest, pretty close.
Do we
100 Mile has quite a long one, but we were trying to figure out, like, for us personally, the 100 Mile mural that we did was the longest.
Okay.
And even the Moose in Town here is 52 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is...
Ours is 40 feet each.
Okay. I was just thinking
All
about the mural as a
collected.
whole.
As a whole, 240 feet.
Yeah, but obviously you're not painting the whole thing either,
No.
right? Yeah.
So you guys are a team.
Yeah.
Who does what, or do you guys kind of do both? Does someone do more background and the other does more detail? Or is one guy just like the coffee gopher and...
No. He used to be the gopher, and now I can go.
Nice.
But now we pretty much we
It's
work
about
as a
50-50.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about how you first got involved. You mentioned like you started kind of when you were 9.
Yeah, I started really early
Yeah.
on before I actually even had an interest in painting. I lived in Abbotsford, and I would just spend the seasons up here.
Yeah.
And it was like my summer job. And I did it very begrudgingly. I was like, oh, okay, I'll do this incredibly cool thing that like other kids would kill to do, but my
Yeah.
dad did
Your
it.
dad does it,
And
so
I
it
grew
can't
up with-
possibly be cool.
It can't be cool.
Yeah.
So I just did it summer after summer, and then eventually I could do more every time. And then I stood back and I went, I think I can do this. So yeah, it became a begrudging skill set I developed.
Yeah, at about what age do you think you finally started to kind of appreciate what you were being, given access to as an opportunity?
Last week.
Yeah, last week. You know what? It actually was like my mid-20s.
Yeah.
It took a long time, and then eventually I was like, I can do this. I've now branched off. I'm starting to do my own projects in Abbotsford, but it's any opportunity to come up and learn from my dad, and actually doing it, love to do it now. Now every time it comes up, it's like, oh, I have the chance to work with my dad again.
Yeah.
And to learn so much. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. I love the community of Williams Lake.
Yeah.
I love being able to represent these things. And like the ideas it developed, like we have a gold panner there. I used to gold pan in Likely with my dad.
Yeah.
The gentleman fly fishing is kind of like my grandpa. All these images are like very important to me. So yeah, it's really great. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. And for you, like, what was it like for you to sort of see him start kind of grudgingly, kind of like, okay, fine, blah, 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 paint, and then grow to appreciate it? And, did you ever have a moment of like, I told you so?
Kinda.
Yeah.
But for me, I basically told all my kids, this is the best job for me in all the world, and I would not wish it on my worst enemy. I mean, art's a struggle.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind of art you do; it's always a struggle. And
Now, do you mean
I
like?
kind of think it needs to be.
Okay.
If it was easy, like everybody would do it.
Sure.
And
Hence AI.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do this yet.
No, not yet. Not
yeah.
yet.
But tomorrow,
Tomorrow. Yeah, who knows?
and
You know what? I'm kind of branching off that last thought. I've never had a whole lot of money, and I feel like I like art. So I've always found ways to just make art with a shoestring budget, and I think that in itself is pretty fun. And like when I find junk at the dump, I'm like, ooh, I can make a lamp, and it's just that sparks creativity in me. Is like the no money part is like, if I had all this cash to buy all these cool, like art supplies, it'd it'd be great, but it wouldn't be the same to me.
Right.
I like the struggle of, I can't afford, but how can I make it work, kind of thing.
and I kind of think if you look around now, AI is actually making people appreciate art more.
Yeah.
When you actually,
I think maybe for some people.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's another.
Like handmade, you mean?
There's another group of people though who are like, haha, I don't need you anymore. I can do it myself.
Yeah.
that's more in the TV industry. I hate to say, but it is.
Certainly, certainly TV and film.
And I feel sorry for musicians.
Yeah.
That do jingles and
what
stuff.
you can do with AI and music
yeah.
is amazing. It's,
Yeah, because the math in it is basically like, come on,
I mean,
computer.
music is just math.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
And honestly, art, a lot of it is math.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if
Yeah.
you're looking at like proportions and
Yeah.
angles
Absolutely.
and vanishing points and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that, but at the same time, I think there's and maybe it is in the flaws that are inherently human that an AI isn't going to be able to recreate.
Well, AI right now makes like
its own unique kind of flaws.
Like a hand sticking out behind somebody's
early
head.
AI,
Early AI is my favorite AI. Like the Will Smith eating spaghetti. That's just like was terrifying. But like I could get behind that. I don't need to see like photorealistic Will Smith eating spaghetti. Why not just ask Will Smith to
eat spaghetti?
I mean,
I don't want to see that either.
no, I don't want to see that either. Actually,
The
but
demand.
the weird, horrifying one was cool though. But yeah, I think just because of the scale of the work, I think it's going to be a while before AI can maybe actually paint a wall.
Well, I think one of the big things is people gotta watch us do this and like come talk to us. It's the interaction that AI is never going to replace. Kind of like with music, people are always going to want to see performance, and this is like performance art.
Yeah,
we're in the community, and that will never be taken away. People want this. People want their community. You walk down a back alley. Instead of seeing some of the things you see in a back alley, you see two artists working.
Yeah.
You get to talk to them.
Do you guys get a lot of people coming up
A little less back here.
It's a little out of the way. Yeah.
But in the windows here, a lot of times I'll just look out and there'll be like people, the old folks, looking at us painting, and we've had. People that work here come out and say, well, that's my cow. Like they're already claiming pieces of the art.
That's my cow, Brenda.
Yeah.
Which is
I love that. When you get people coming, haven't had anybody come and say, well, that's terrible. Somebody should shoot you for
Has that happened on other murals? Or?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I had an old couple. I was painting beside the bank. We were painting a mural, and I was just roughing it in, so I had only two colors.
Yeah.
And they're like sepia tones, browns on them. And they kept walking by like 3 days in a row. Finally, the little old lady, she comes over and taps me on the shoulder and goes, young man. Yeah.
That's funny.
What are you doing to this beautiful wall? And I said, well, we're painting a mural on here. She said, well, it's horrible. And she just walked away.
Oh.
But for the next week, she watched it become a
get fleshed out a little bit. Yeah.
But she never ever did come back and say, well, now I see it. But
Yeah.
I thought it was quite cute.
Yeah,
Maybe she still doesn't like it even after it was.
Oh, yeah. She's like,
it didn't get any better.
no.
Yeah.
And ironically, it doesn't matter what you paint. There's
always
going,
gonna be.
there's always going to be somebody go, well, you should have done that. And that's honestly a good thing.
Yeah.
That's conversation. And if you're having, like, if people are coming and they are actually having a conversation about a wall in your town, like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. Is that sort of, what is it? I mean, I guess maybe what I'm wondering is that part of what makes you continue to come back, is to be inspiring, or even part of it, inspiring those sort of conversations, or is it something else? What just the opportunity to paint?
Large murals, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And the physicality of doing it. Like painting a painting, sometimes like smaller paintings will take me as long as it'll take me to do this whole wall. But they're a mental challenge.
Right.
Here, it's literally, I get tired by the end
I was
of the
going to
day.
ask, how sore are you after a day of...
Yeah, a little less because we actually had a man lift donated as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't remember.
Broadway.
Yeah, used to be Broadway, and
Yeah.
now they're
Something else.
something else. Yeah.
But helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those
a
are cheap
huge
to
amount.
rent.
No,
Yeah.
no. So,
Yeah. Good.
It's
Have you ever painted a mural and it was just like logistically super challenging? Like,
Yeah, the
like this
moose
seems
mural.
pretty straightforward.
the moose mural.
Yeah, we painted a moose mural, and that one was the really deep bricks, and so like you could sketch it on, but everything had to be sprayed into the brick
Oh.
and like and
I see.
then recut in like it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was, and it was
Take twice as long.
Yeah,
And we did a mural on a corrugated surface. The whole wall was corrugated, so when we measured it out, we forgot to double
Oh,
the
because-
amount. So we figured the
We
paint
ran
we
short.
needed,
So-
and halfway through we went, "How do we not have enough paint?" We didn't take the curvature. So every surface has its own like unique
properties.
properties.
Yeah.
Some bricks soaks up paint, some goes on clear, but yeah, every surface is new. Yeah.
yeah, and that is like here. We're kind of lucky; we have very few things in our way.
And it's already kind of primed for you.
Yeah, but as you go down the wall, you can see that some of the later people have like vents and a little bit of a
Yeah,
doorway
yeah.
and.
Is there going to be an attempt to sort of like work features like the vents or things into the mural itself? Like maybe it's the mouth of a horse poking out.
Yeah, well, I've tried to make sure that the design kind of flowed around them. A
Okay,
little bit.
yeah.
It's kind of with these kind of things, trying to make them really part of the mural is pretty hard.
I
Can be
guess,
done,
yeah.
but-
Especially when you're doing something that's like a natural
Yeah.
scene of like the outdoors and stuff.
Yeah,
Not a lot
and,
of events.
and this is a weird one because it's like the lighting here will all change because the times of day will change.
Okay,
So
yeah.
the lighting on the pictures will change, where normally on paintings you have, I mean, you only have one sun.
Yeah.
So, so the lighting is usually always in one direction.
Yeah, sort of straight on. Yeah.
Yeah, but here it actually the sunlight will move in different scenes to kind of move us from each
Interesting.
scene. Yeah.
And you have to move down the way as well. It's one of the only murals where you don't get to see the entire image.
At
There
once.
is no vantage where you see
Yeah.
the whole wall at once. So you actually have to start from one end and walk to the other. And so that's pretty rare. You get to do a lot of different things in a mural that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say maybe that's one of the features that you've enjoyed exploring on this mural?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're getting
We're getting a little few little drops of
the
rain.
caribou.
Yeah.
Don't painters melt in the rain?
Sometimes.
Painters
yeah.
and roofers?
Yeah.
But on this one, like that's the thing. That's the challenge, is being able to imagine. Almost every mural or picture has a point of view, which is where, like if you go and see a Rembrandt, you stand 10 feet away.
As sort of the optimum way of taking in the whole thing.
And all for almost every mural, I try to find that spot.
Yeah.
And that's where I imagine all the viewers will see the.
Yeah.
Here, you're only, like, you're actually looking up at this mural the whole time, or through a window.
Yeah, or down from a window.
Yeah.
But even
So-
then, you're only seeing little bits.
little bits of it. So I wanted to play with that and be able to play with light along it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of fun. Yeah.
And what would you say has sort of been the biggest challenge that you've hit on this particular mural? Talking about in the past about things like, running out of paint because you didn't consider the surfaces, or has there been any headache on this one that sort of took you by surprise?
not a lot on this one.
Maybe it's just waiting to come.
Just getting it going.
Yeah.
There seems to there was a lot of red tape to this one where I don't know why it just seemed. I mean, from 2018 to now, I was certain we could have gotten a lot farther on it. I really, really feel sorry for the people who have lived here for however long and looked out at a blank wall.
Yeah.
Pretty mundane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like a jail.
Yeah, in some ways.
Horrible. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
do you have a deadline, and when is it? And are you confident?
Am I confident? Our goal is to be done by the 26th.
Of?
So this month.
But that's just like up to
this.
here, right? What you're working on. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next year we're hoping that the other girls are going to start in the spring, and hopefully we'll be able to get the rest on.
Yeah.
So, and I've told them they'll come and give them a hand as well. So, because Jasmine Lyons, she owns the store, works at City Hall, and I'm like, how? I don't know when she'll find.
Is she part of the mural as well, or?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's designed the very beginning of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I bring the camera and just kind of go for a little walk and show?
Oh, for sure.
And you guys go blah blah blah.
Yeah, we can blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk to the left and move to the right if you want to chat about that.
Yeah.
Walk us through what we're looking at, I guess, as much as you can.
Yeah, we're at the truck, and then as we're going down, we're looking at the.
That's like the infamous Stampede truck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of enjoyed painting that.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So here we are looking at it looks like the first scene.
Yeah, right now it looks like a scene out of Jungle Book.
A little bit, yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
I love the water and the colors and the light going through the trees.
Yeah, and that will actually carry. We'll have kind of light actually shining out through the trees, make it more misty morning.
Okay.
And then as that carries across, by the fishermen will be kind of a time change, and it'll get a little more into later morning.
It's such a beautiful transition.
Yeah. And that's the fun thing, is trying to find a cool place to transition. And then from there, the light will change and be coming down a little steeper onto our
Gold panner?
gold panner.
Boy, whoever painted that ladder in the center like that looks so real.
Yeah, 3D.
Yeah.
And then from there, then we'll actually have more of the light going a lot brighter orange above the logging truck, like he's in the early morning.
More?
Yeah. And then as it comes around, then it's a little higher morning we'll have for the cows over there, so they'll have a little bit of light. And then by the big cowboy, the light will actually turn and be shining back this way.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll carry that across to the horses. They'll be running. And
Can we snoop in your oh no, there's brands and stuff.
oh,
Your office.
yeah, that's our office.
That's the fancy office.
Yeah, that's the messy office.
So what's the next part that you guys are working on to, get things finished up? Like what's the next stage?
Our stage right now is to get the atmosphere in.
Okay.
So at this point, we'll start really working on the sky.
Okay.
And we'll try to finish that, then get to the trees and the background, finish that. And then we'll get into the logging truck and all the details as we're going down. And
And as much as we work off like an image and like pictures and stuff, like this morning has been inventing a new river.
Okay.
That's been like, we work off pictures, and then this whole morning has been discussing how we want this river to flow. So like we invent stuff on the wall as we go, as much as we like work from images. And then, that's, so eventually we got to stop inventing it and just like make it happen. But
Well, yeah,
that's
does
the
that
process.
ever like have an impact on what the plans were as you invent things, then realize, oh, this is messing up something that we had planned for this thing because we made this change?
Absolutely, and we're at the stage of working together where it used to just be whatever he says goes, and now it's actually a discussion.
Yeah.
Or going, this is how I envisioned it, and there's a lot more actually discussing it now and working through it. But I think it makes our art better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a photo that? Why does it look so? This is an actual photograph.
It's a combination of photograph and
The grid lines?
and put grid lines and digital work in the
So that's how
background.
you
and-
map things out, eh?
Yeah.
Can I show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is so.
Yeah, and if you look at that and the logging truck, they're almost identical. It's done.
Then this is the red truck with the thing. Cool.
Yeah.
So how much more like refining, like how many more times will you go over a portion of the image to sort of get it more
Like
precise, more precise?
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like a lot of times, like on a wall like this, you probably touch it 6 times to get to where you're finally done.
And this is how many times so far?
Twice, roughly. Well,
Yeah.
some places a little more, but
Yeah, so the first thing we're actually going to get finished is eventually, like, we'll know the sky is done.
Right.
And that will be done. And then we work forward from there. Like, so it'll be the sky, mountain range, trees, and we're just going to start working our figures more and more. But you need the background done, and like the last things done will be like the most forward tree, the
Right.
most forward cow, sun rays through there.
So in a way, you're almost working from the sort of the furthest away, including the sky, to
Yeah.
whatever's.
I just
Yeah.
had an idea. Do you ever have, like, would you ever make a sculpture, say, like, have a sculpture of the cow or a tree, and then, like, you know, paste it on top over to make it pop
done that.
out? You've done that? Where is
Yeah.
it? I want to see it.
at the TRU actually.
Oh, what's the mural of?
I worked with Ken Sheen, and I painted a mural, and he actually attached
Oh,
a
very cool.
sculpture to it.
Like-
So-
Is that inside
yeah, he's a
TRU
chainsaw
or
carver. Hey?
is it inside the building or?
Yeah, inside, yeah. So
We've also done murals where we try to layer it so thick it's actually somewhat 3D. So we have one where we used acrylic caulking, and then so actual parts of it are actually 3D. And
Like how you'd ice a cake?
yeah.
exactly like that. So yeah, if we want.
Except don't eat the paint.
Exactly, yeah. In this image, if we were to do that, we're probably not going to. We would do the most forward rocks and that kind of thing.
The tree?
The tree and like caulking and make it thick like that. That is, something we've played with. And he actually does hit.
A lot of my new paintings, I do a lot more 3-dimensional now because, and I have to admit, AI made me do it because there's no way that AI is not going to 3D make my painting. So I started to look at all the artists were complaining about, well, I make something and AI copies it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to copy the stuff that I have.
Yeah,
So-
fair enough.
Do you do the C with the circle? Do you copyright your own work?
I don't. No, I actually
Should you?
don't.
Legally, you don't actually have
Have
to.
to. I mean,
Legally, he owns the copyright automatically.
Okay.
because you're actually watching me paint it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but it honestly nowadays with AI, they just scramble it all up and
True.
spit it.
They-
read
Yeah,
back
there's
out.
no AI is being
and
trained
they
on so
change
much
it that
copyrighted
much
stuff. Yeah.
that- and if you're painting anything natural, like that red truck isn't completely out of my head.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know, it's a red truck.
Yeah.
You could get like an old vintage bumper and just,
Yeah,
if it's the
could.
right scale.
but it's not.
No, it's not. I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get excited around other artists.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a thing that is something I'd love to do, is actually do a 3D version of a mural like this, where you actually built out pieces.
What kind of theme do you think would be cool for that?
Oh,
And does it always have to be Williams Lake related, or can it be like space or?
well, it could be anything, but for me, for my personal thing, I like doing this kind of
Yeah.
scenes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. And history. I'm kind of getting. I guess I'm getting old.
Happens to the best of us.
I'm actually like one of these people that gets a book. Oh yeah, history. I gotta read that.
That's good though.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But I'm starting to think that pretty soon I'll be history, so I might as well read about it.
You're too
I'm sure
young
you have
for
plenty of time to find a mural that you can 3Dify at
Yeah.
some point. I think
Yeah.
you probably got a few left in you.
that.
Oh yeah.
Do you have buildings in mind that you're like, ooh, I would love to paint the side of this?
Pretty much any blank building.
I was going to say, do you have? Has it ever occurred to you, like, you know, like, I don't know, the Royal Palace in England? Like, if you could go anywhere in the world, the Great Pyramids, and paint a mural on anything,
The Wall of China.
Yeah.
amazing choice.
Yeah.
And maybe
Could you imagine how long you could go? Just,
yeah, but you'd make a lot of people mad.
You would probably.
Like, darn Canadian, like, how dare you?
Well, I mean, we're not obviously saying go and paint the Great Wall of China, but like,
No.
if
Yeah.
you could go anywhere without having to worry about pissing people off.
You had that dream wall in Victoria.
Easter Island,
Yeah.
stones.
He has a dream wall in Victoria.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Oh, yeah.
where all the cruise ships pull in,
Yeah.
you could look across, and they're literally apartment buildings.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to do humongous salmon spawning
Ooh.
across the whole thing. So as the ships were coming in, they would see that whole scene, but it would be like the whole side of like a like 8 buildings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It would be so fun.
Is there a rule with like heritage buildings that to just you don't touch them?
Oh yeah, there were so many rules.
You did a heritage one, the potato house. You did
Yeah.
a heritage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
but they literally came to me and went,
Yeah.
"We
yeah.
want this."
Yeah. 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 I don't think you're allowed to just go up to a random heritage building and start.
No,
Oh, that's called graffiti.
Right.
That is a thing.
Right. Right.
that's so bad.
But if this is the graffiti you end up with, it's better than a lot of what's out there, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, do you guys have art? Oh, sorry. Go-
A lot of people have actually asked me if I got my start in graffiti. Like, that comes up a ton. And no, I've only ever painted walls people pay me for.
Yeah.
That is like a very different style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have favorite artists that you like are inspired from?
Norman Rockwell is one of my
Norman.
favorite,
Okay.
and
What kind of style?
Michelangelo.
Oh yeah. Is it his style like yours?
Remember Rockwell is sort of like kind of 30s, 40s, 50s Americana?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I'd like to be Canadiana.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I think yeah.
I just like his character. Almost every one of his tells a story.
What's his name?
And I like
Norman.
Rockwell.
Rockwell.
I'm
And his
agreeing.
people have very expressive faces, very interesting, really
Yeah.
detailed, you know.
Yeah.
They look like average people. You don't see a lot of like really handsome,
No,
just awkward. Looking dudes.
A lot of them were neighbors, friends.
I
and
would
that.
imagine. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he would just bring them in the studio and paint them. So
Oh, that's exactly who I was thinking of. Yeah.
yeah, Yeah, I just I've always had that Rockwellian feel to
Yeah.
Yeah.
to my pieces. So, Stephen's work, he has self portraits actually in the at the Station House Gallery right now.
Oh, really? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Which look a lot like him, which is.
That's ideal for a
Yeah,
self-portrait.
that's it.
That's what you're
Yeah,
going for, I think.
But
Is it your first? Is that your first gallery showing, or have you had stuff in galleries before?
Technically, my first.
Oh, congratulations.
Cool.
Very cool.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
But the interesting thing, like with his self-portraits, is you look at them and you can actually, like, you can see his mood in each picture.
Yeah.
And they're all, like, so different. And I think for me, that, to me, made me proud that he was able to create that of my own likenesses all look like I were like standing there stone faced. I can't
Holding in a fart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what that's like.
I think we're probably getting pretty close to wrapping up. So,
That's cool. Yeah.
is there anything we haven't touched on yet that you guys want to talk about? Anything else you guys got going on aside from the mural that we should tell people about?
Art walk is happening right now. And,
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
And yeah.
Give us a quick rundown of what that is for maybe people who don't know.
Such
Yeah.
a Todd.
Yeah.
I know what Art Walk is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you say it.
Well, no, because we're here to talk to them, Kelsey.
For Art Walk, for me, I've been involved in it since 2000.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's had a couple years where it hasn't been around, but I've been lucky to be pretty much involved in it the whole time.
Yeah, basically different businesses around town have art from different artists up in their businesses.
Yeah.
And people are encouraged to walk from business to business and, check out work from local artists, support work from local artists. I think most of the art is probably on sale.
Most of it,
Yeah. And it runs until when this year?
September 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, it was August 8th to September 4th.
So, yeah, if you happen to be, in Williams Lake before September 4th, where's your stuff at?
Mine's at the flooring place. Used to be End of the Roll. It is now Williams Lake Flooring.
Williams Lake
Thank
Flooring.
you.
That's where you can check out Dwayne's stuff. Have you got anything on our walk?
I don't. No,
Okay.
Because I'm living in Abbotsford.
Right.
Or my sister-in-law or your daughter-in-law, Tay, she has stuff hanging where?
Oh, her stuff is in the Salvation Army.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah,
And your stuff is in the gallery here right now.
Yeah, my
so,
stuff's in the
yeah.
gallery, yeah.
Please-
and the Caribou Art Society is in City Hall. So
Wow.
Which
Yeah.
you're the president of.
yeah,
Yeah,
Proud.
president.
Cool. I
yeah.
think it's cool.
So there's plenty of places in town here. You can check out art from the Davis family, the Davis collective, the Davis
Clan.
clan.
Royalty.
Art clan.
Royalty.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with us today, taking the
Yeah.
time out of your very busy schedule. I'm sure you could have gotten a lot of work done instead of jawing with us, but
Yeah.
appreciate it.
This is just about as much fun as painting.
That's awesome then.
Almost as fun.
Almost
Yeah.
just, but not
Yeah.
quite.
Yeah.
Close second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could hang out and make some art with you guys.
Oh, I would love it.
We have so many paintbrushes.
Oh, my God.
See, your excuses are dwindling.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, you could do the next two streams. I'm just going to hang out.
All right, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see you, gals. Anybody want to say goodbye to? Family, friends, pets, loved ones,
Hamsters?
hamsters.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I love you all.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Me too.
For Dad back home.
Hi, Grandpa.
Aw.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa.
All right, well,
Oh,
Hi,
awesome.
Grandma.
Thank you.
Thanks, you guys, again. Have a great